One of the most frustrating things about COVID is having to carry your own microphone everywhere you go. I'm in Burnley now, and I was told to keep this segment as light-hearted as possible. So they sent me here to talk about food poverty. Let's see what they've got to say. So we're here at St Matthew's, and Jim, if you turn round, we've got some unlikely lads here to interview about what they've been doing during these times. What is it that you guys have done? What needs did you identify?
Well, we knew that COVID was a problem, and we saw a bigger problem on the horizon, and we live in a very deprived area of Burnley, and Mick and I first of all said we need to do something. And we started off with your van, your car boot, didn't we, Mick?
We did, yeah. So my ministry was always outside, but not as big. So the relationship that we've built has been really, really good, because the resources that we've had, we've been able to share them, all three of us really, and that's kind of what we've done. So it's more than food, because we build relationships and we're able to minister into some heartbreaking situations as well.
Have you seen the impact? Can you tell us a little bit about the impact it's had on the area, or just on people?
Yeah, I can. I mean, so I'm the one that we're kind of, because I have the van, so I'm the one that we're kind of like doing a lot of the deliveries, although we have people come and pick stuff up. And I was going, and still do to some extent, going into houses where the kids are ripping the bags up because they're starving, to get the food out of the bags. So we were able to provide almost emergency help to families that kind of, they come to the end of the money before the money comes again. And that's something that we kind of serve into. So we've also seen people get back on the feet, and they donate to the food bank.
Richard, what's next for the food bank, and where are you going with it now?
Well, that's an interesting question, because we've just had a conversation about setting up a satellite at the Baptist Church. We're in the town centre, so we're just in the process now of sorting out a satellite station in the town centre to be an extension of the food bank here, and that'll be starting next week probably. Yep. So getting bigger and bigger. It's I think that the thing that's overwhelming is not just the need of people, but the generosity of people, because I've been coming here initially every Saturday and Sunday morning, and it's just a constant stream of people bringing food, and it all goes out. Yeah. But it's just you're overwhelmed by the need, but also the generosity of people giving.
It's been a fantastic ecumenical partnership as well, because there's three of us, but we've also got the United Reformed Church, the Methodist Church, Salvation Army, churches out in the villages. We've become kind of the Christian hub for the food bank, which has just been overwhelming, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Welcome to our food bank base.
Thanks very much, Kat. It's great to be here, and I've heard loads of really interesting things about how it started, but I'd be interested to know where it's been since.
Well, the food bank base, it started in the back of the van, and then we went into the choir vestry for a bit. So we, interestingly, have a big snooker table in our choir vestry, so we were on there for a bit, and then we outgrew that, so we expanded into Mother Enid's garage, which is usefully just nearby, and then we grew out of that, so we went downstairs into our church hall for a bit. But we've got rental agreements with various organisations down there, so when they restarted their groups, we had to move somewhere else. So now we're in the Lady Chapel.
Great, and I can see there's lots of produce. Where does most of it come from?
So it's pretty much all donated. So very, very generous people in our community, schools collections, harvests, things like that. We also get a lot of financial donations, so we'll go out and buy whatever we're short of. And some of it is stock that's kind of seconds off production lines, so we have loads and loads of coffee and loads of ketchup randomly.
Brilliant. And what goes out the door first? What's the most, what's everybody's favourite thing?
Well, we try and get a lot of good tinned meat in all our parcels, so we tend to run low on that a lot.
Rev, we've had a delivery, Reverend Cat. We've got some Kit Kats, or what you might call Reverend Kit Kats. Stop it. You just put
Are they all for me?
Stop it, just stop it.
They've got your name on it. They've got your name on it.
Take a break.
Nice. So I mentioned at the start that I was here looking for laughs, and actually I haven't found that necessarily, but I have found a lot of joy in what is obviously a very difficult situation. Just after we were filming earlier in the food bank part, they told us about a scheme that they've also got where they buy vouchers for a uniform shop which they distribute amongst people that needed it at the start of the year. Just these sorts of things where they're actually injecting that joy and hope that they've got from their faith into the lives of others is just brilliant to see. So thank you for sending me out to these different places today, and it's